In this video, Dwayne The Rock Johnson gets on Joe Rogan's podcast to give a full breakdown of what it took for him to become successful in his early days of wrestling. There's a lot of information here that I am sure a lot of us has had no idea about. Check it out.
I hear him kind of softly talk. Okay, yeah. I said, so thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hung up the phone. My dad said, who was that? I said, oh, it was a coach from Calgary. He said, what do you want? Oh, he wanted to offer me another contract for next year. By the way, the contract was, I was making $300 a week, Canadian.
Wow.
So there was no money up there, at least not for me. And he goes, so when are you going to go? My old man said this. I said, I'm not. He said, what do you mean you're not? I said, I think I'm done. I'm done with football and the pursuit of it. It's just not in my cards. He said, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to get in the business. He went, what business? I said, the wrestling business. Dude, we got in the biggest fucking fight.
Really?
The biggest.
He didn't want you to do it?
He didn't want me to do it. But my old man was a groundbreaker, first black tag team champions in WWE. He was jacked. Pull up my dad if you can. Rocky Johnson, I want to show you. Like he was
Oh, I know your dad.
jacked, man.
He was jacked.
He was part of that group in the early 80s, right? Who were like bodybuilding and...
Dang, that's the genetics, son.
That's it, brother.
That's where rock genetics come.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh my God, he was jacked.
So, yeah, and we bonded. He used to get me up and take me to the gym when I was 5, sit in the corner, and that's how I got to, really bond with my dad. He didn't want me to do it. And we got into the biggest fucking fight. My mom's crying, I'm crying, and he said, what do you think you have to offer? I said, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna fucking suck, but I gotta give this a shot. And it got to a place where I said, either you're gonna help train me, I'm asking you to help train me, or I'll go to somebody else. And at that time, Bret Hart and that whole family had his dungeon up in Calgary. I said, maybe I'll go to Calgary. He agreed to train me, but I realized he didn't want to see that happen because he felt like, hey, look around. Like I was one of the successful ones in wrestling, but I got a little fucking apartment that I can't even afford to pay $500 a month. I don't want this for you. So we got into a huge fight. He eventually trained me. Call a guy, after 3 months of training, call a guy named Pat Patterson, who was Vince McMahon's right-hand man, very brilliant mind in the world of pro wrestling, first openly gay wrestler, tough motherfucker. Call him up, because my parents knew him, and I said, hey, Pat, this is Dwayne Johnson. Who? Dwayne Johnson, Rocky Johnson's son. Oh, yeah, what do you want? Hey, I'm training to get in the business. What fucking business? It's a recurring theme. Everybody's like, what fucking business? The wrestling business. Why the fuck do you want to do that? You're just feeling like you're just getting bombed right, left and right by these OGs. So I said, I'd love for you to come down and just watch me train. And if I got anything to offer, just let me know. And if I don't, just let me know. That's all I want. He agreed. He came down, watched me train. He said to me as we're training, he goes, can you work as a heel? Which is, as you know, bad guy in wrestling parlance. Yeah. I said, sure, I'd love to. Start the match, I work as a heel, more aggressive, dirty, cheating stuff, right? He goes, okay, done. And I trained in a boxing ring, and as you know, boxing rings are fucking hard. It's like this, right? So getting suplexed on the fucking table, so it really hurt. That's how I came up in wrestling. He's smoking a cigarette. I said, what do you think? Do I have anything? He goes, yeah, you just keep working. Take care of yourself, and leaves. And I was like, did I just fuck? Because he had a lot of power. He was like the vice president of WWE. I said, okay, well, thank you so much for coming out. And I said, just keep working. He goes, just keep working. Kind of blew me off, kept smoking a cigarette and walked off. And I was like, man, I think I really fucked things up, or maybe I'll take his word for face value, take it for gospel. I'll just keep working.
Let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. See you guys in the next video.